All right. Hopefully now it shows. I'm seeing sound and I'm seeing video now. You know, the older I get, the more I look like you. But when I was older, I didn't think I looked like you.
You're seeing sound on the video, but you're not seeing anybody.
No, not as yet. They'll probably need to click the new stream link.
So would they have gotten it?
Yeah. They'll soon come on. They're gonna have to refresh their YouTube link, and then they're gonna come on.
Okay.
There they are.
There. Oh, okay. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Lisa. Good day. Good day.
Hi, Debbie.
So we had to what you call it? Reboot? What's the term?
Restart the link.
Restart the link. So some persons would have gotten displaced right now. Let's hope they understand how to do what? To restart or
Yeah, just refresh the page.
Refresh.
And it will come up.
Zim.
Hi, Marilyn. Good day, Patrick.
Zim. Be the man sing a song named Sim Simmer. Who got the keys to the beamer?
It's ZIM.
Sim Simmer. Yes, I would imagine. Or it could be Zim Zimmer. I don't know. Who knows what these DJs are saying? You just interpret it your way, right?
Yes. Hi, Neku. Happy Sunday. Kendrick says, check.
Check. Hi, Kendrick. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on live. So this week, we have kind of changed the format. So jump in with the questions. We're doing 1 hour of questions. I'll probably do a mini lesson depending on the time. We should have Stephanie on. Just not sure what time Stephanie's going to jump in. And then at 4 o'clock, we switch over to the book club. Those of you who have not yet registered for the book club, Tony, have the link?
I do.
So Tony's going to put by the link if you haven't yet registered for the book club. So you have to jump into that link to be in the book club group. All right. So we're only on live from 3 to 4. Those of you who have never been a part of the book club, then you should probably jump into the book club, right? Just register and you will get the link for the book club. Someone is asking a question. Any properties available for 100,000 US? 100,000 US is like 150,000 Jamaica. No.
What?
100 is like 15 million. Sorry. It's 150. The one time it would have been that 150,000.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 1.5 million. You're talking about Portmore, Spanish Town. We have a Glendale that we have now put the price at what? 16.5?
Mm-hmm.
The price is now 16.5. So that's similar. Maybe did you feature that video already?
I think I did, yeah.
Glendale. So those of you watching the Glendale, I think we brought it out at 20. The price has fallen to 16.5. So cash a Hulu. You could consider that one. That's a 2-bed.
2-bed, 1-bath, row house.
Row house, meaning you join on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Janice. Happy Sunday.
There's a front yard and a small backyard.
Mm-hmm. Persons have gone upstairs in the community?
Yes. Not on that road, surprisingly, but on the other road.
Hi, London to Jamaica. Hi. You have seen the Glendale video. Okay. So would you be interested in the Glendale? That price has fallen. What else? Under 100, we have the Bellacre. We have the Bellacre. Phase 2, we haven't relaunched yet. Still trying to finish up phase 1 and handover. So this is Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Janice. Remember, the YouTube live today, you only have 1 hour to ask the questions. So jump in and ask the questions. No.
She says, Cashew says, actually looking for a property in the countryside. Which side? Which country side?
Which country? I'm still looking for Stephanie to jump in.
Which countryside are you interested in? South Coast, North Coast, Middle Jamaica?
South Coast, North Coast. You mean East Coast, West Coast? There's also East Coast, West Coast, guys. Don't forget. You have St. Thomas to the east. You have St. James, Savlamar, Hanover to the west. And we have Portland and St. Thomas to the east. So which countryside we're talking about? Are you looking in the middle of Jamaica?
Lemmy says, good day, ladies. Hi, Lemmy. Claudia's, hi, happy Sunday to you as well. Good day, Joy.
Hi. Remember to ask your questions. YouTube live.
I'm always interested to know, like, persons with the name Joy, like, on the day of their birth, their mom just looked at them and said, oh, what a bundle of joy. That's what I'm going to call you.
You're looking for a community to start a homestead. Can be anywhere in Jamaica. Just depends on what kind of homestead. So you're looking for a land, then it's on that.
Mm-hmm. And how much land? And is it going to be for just you and your family homestead, or something larger with more than one family?
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like Jamaicans live like that now.
How?
Like a homestead style. They have them family land, or what you call dead left land, because it passed down properly. And they all live, they build the houses all over on the same land, and they all live there.
Yeah, but
are they really living like a homestead together?
No, they're not, because part of the homestead would be having the farm and animals that's producing a majority of the food that the homestead is using, which that's not happening.
So you're looking for, oh, it says personal. Personal. So you're looking for what? 1 acre, 2 acres? What are you looking for? I kind of feel like that property.
They say minimum 1 hectare. Oh, that's a big piece of land.
1 hectare is how much? That's not big. How much is 1 hectare? Do the maths. Google. Somebody tell me how much is a hectare. Is that 1 acre or 2.5 acre? I don't even know the maths good. Is that my phone?
Yeah, that's your phone.
I want to go on silent. Everybody remember I'm on YouTube live.
You can't go too much on silent because we're listening out for Stephanie.
2 acres. So we have 2 acres at but I could have swear I put this thing on silent. We have 2 acres right now at Yuatan. Right on our main. Electricity, water. Will be good for a homestead.
We also have 3 and 4 acres. No, 3.5 and 4 acres in St. Thomas.
3.5 and 4 acres in St. Thomas. Yeah, yes. Yeah, with a river bed behind it. Not a river, guys. Flat land too.
And there's some trees there already.
Right.
Kashalu, how? What's the budget?
Oh, Naku said a hectare is 2.5 acres. Thank you, Naku. So the budget, she says, is 100,000 US under.
Yeah, but all those properties are under that price.
Yeah, but where you have to pick the parish though. You haven't picked a parish. I mean, you find what you want once you know what you're looking for. You're kind of too wide now. You need to. We need your goal to be specific, right? It must be smart. So the S is for specific. That's the first thing.
Well, so far we know it's 100,000, at least 2 acres. There's other things you might want to consider. Should it come with trees already? Should it be flat terrain? Should it be hilly terrain? Should it be access to a main? Should it be on a main?
Oh my God.
Should it have water supply on the land already? Whether government or by nature. There's a lot of things you have to consider when you're doing a homestead.
Why, Tony? Why you're the person say it's too much?
The good thing is that you want to find a property in Jamaica, and land in Jamaica is easy to find if you know what you want.
Yeah, we're not short of land, that's for sure. I will not show other people selling land, that's for sure.
No.
So you have to figure out which parish. You haven't narrowed down the parish. You just say a good place for a homestead. I mean, hey, anywhere can be good for a homestead because you can't say you don't want the electricity because you're gonna use solar or you're gonna catch rainwater, so we don't necessarily need to be any piped water, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you tell me, what is it that you want? Always like the idea of rain. Ask us questions now.
Winston Cove, good afternoon, ladies. I filled out the form for Tony to help me with my taxes. I hope you get to me before March 15. Yes, Winston, I can actually get to you this week. I was helping Mom with hers, but I think I'm finished now, and I can get to yours.
Everybody, that one is a stretcher, but
Was an all-nighter this week with it.
more than that. That one is a ringer, but I guess the more you get involved in making money, is the more problem you have. Oh, you're careful what you ask for, guys. That's all I'm saying. So Winston, so Tony, yeah, you know what you have Winston. I
saw it pop up.
All right, yeah, Winston, she'll get to it, not me. After doing a land survey, how long does it take to hear back from the surveyor? Within 1 week.
Depends on the size of the land. To be fair, if it's just a little patch, it's probably 1 week. But if it's like 20 acres, it's gonna take him a while to do all the maths on it.
Because he has to go actually do some work there. I always like the idea of rain harvesting, collecting water from roof, good for homesteaders.
Yes, it is.
Which is why I'm saying most Jamaicans live like homesteaders already. Because in the country parts where there is no water.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, what am I talking about? My house up in Red Hills is rainwater harvesting.
But you know what? That reminds me, I need to go up there and clean it.
Yeah, you need to clean it.
Yeah.
It's rainwater harvesting we do. And we don't do nothing fancy now. We just got a 4-inch pipe, cut it in half.
Mm-hmm.
Line it up with some binding wire.
We didn't even get gutters.
Line it up with some binding wire, catch the water from the roof, send it to a filter system first. Well, we send it to a drum first. So we send it to almost show them the setup.
Mm-hmm.
So so I got this mesh, which is like a mosquito mesh. Put it over a blue drum first. The water goes into that first. So it filters out the leaves and the dirt that might be coming off the roof. And then it goes into this blue 55-gallon drum. Everybody have that car. You get it barrel, come from foreign and you have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you go to Spanish Town where you buy it for $1,000 from the guys on Spanish Town, which is what I did. The water goes in that and the dirt is going to start to settle. So what you do now, the overflow pipe is kind of at the top, maybe about 6 inches from the top. That's where it is. So the water goes into this mesh thing at the top, goes down. The dirt is going to settle at the bottom. And then it's going to overflow. So it overflows into the tank. The black drums, like a 600-gallon, I think we have 650. And it's filtered again with a mesh system. Again, that's filtered. It's those things Tony said she need to clean.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bottom of the 55-gallon drum itself, we actually have a spout, a pipe, cock that you can turn on and let out the water if you want. So disconnect so we hook up everything with what we call unions. So the union, you screw it off and then you can pull on the drum, clean it out, screw it on back, put it on back. That's one of the keys of the rainwater harvesting system. You need to be able to pull it apart and clean it, and then you put it back together. So remember to use your unions. Get as creative as you want. Use your drums, use your mesh over it. It works great up in Red Hills. It rains a lot in Red Hills. So that kind of works for us because where we are, we don't have the water. So yes, with the rainwater harvesting. Matter of fact, up there, so we could have just come off of the grid if we really wanted to. Yeah, we could say bye JPS. We said bye to Tigna already. We could have said bye everybody.
Come off JPS though, because there's not.
We could probably come off JPS. You'd have to have batteries.
About 3.
Yeah, battery storage have to be good to come off JPS. Yeah, so rainwater harvesting is good, and you could rainwater harvest for your animals, your crops. In the country parts, that's what we do. You have these big tanks. You used to put them underground. Now the tanks are above ground, right? Which is better, easier for everybody to clean up and all of that. So and Jamaicans know how to build water tanks, both below ground and above ground. That's a good skill that we have. So yes, Cass, rainwater harvesting from the roof. One thing though, slab roof is not good for rainwater harvesting. You need metal roof because the slab absorbs the water before you actually start to run over
Not
the
only
roof.
that, so the water that does run off the slab is a little bit dirtier.
It's just a little bit dirtier. Is it a little bit dirtier? Yes, if it don't rain often. Like up in Red Hills, it rains often. So the roof is constantly being washed off. But in where some of you live, that might not be the case. And depends on where you live. Some of you live in some bauxite zones that constantly have this red dirt circulating all over the place. That might not be good for rainwater harvesting. And remember to add your filters. So we have what kind of filters? Carbon filter, a sediment filter. And your sediment filter is in two. We have about 2 or 3 different stages. I think is a 1 micron, 5 micron, and what else?
Is it 10? I can't remember.
Can't remember now, but we have different filters as well. And we have filters. So I'm trying to remember now. So it filters before it goes to the tank. It filters when it gets out of the tank, and even before it goes to pump it to the hose. And it is filtered to the hose. And in the house, you need filters too. So you need filters like maybe under your
kitchen sink.
You're going to need a filter. So it's a whole process, but you can do it. All right.
Staffy says, Miss D, I told a friend about Lakeside and found out the price went up by 45K and now out of her reach.
Yep. Out of my reach too. I got caught with that one too. Yeah, it is. To think I started selling at 200,000. The 2 bedrooms, 200,000, guys. 250,000 were the 3 beds. Those customers of mine who jumped on and said, yeah, Miss D, I want one. Congratulations.
Their houses have appreciated before some of them even move in it.
Yeah, before them walk in.
Yeah.
Some people don't move in at the house and walk in. So to think 200,000, to think, Tony, if you had bought one, you could have now sell it back at 275. Mm-hmm. Just like that, without even taking the key.
The power of real estate in Jamaica.
Yeah, the power. It is so big. Power of real estate anywhere. Right? So Lakeside by 45. I know out of her reach. Maybe she can call me. I'll find her something else, Safi. Remember, we're real estate agents. They can refer people to us. We'll find what they can afford. The good thing about I know why persons want Lakeside View. The rooms are massive.
The land space is
nice. Land space is a 1/4 acre. You don't miss anything. You're not in this small house. Mm-hmm. Really good. So Tony, you should have bought one at 200,000.
I like them.
Yeah, they're big. I like them. Congrats to my clients who bought them. So happy. When I go there now and I see them, I'm like, yeah. I helped you get one of those. So thank you guys for just jumping on when you did. So we do have some more. We have townhouses coming up. If you want one of the townhouses, you're gonna give me a call. A townhouse may be better than nothing, you know what I mean?
Kashkadu says water access, electricity access, internet access would be much appreciated.
We have all of that at Yuatan, 2 acres for 10 million. Mm-hmm. Yuatan, 10 million, 2 acres.
On the main.
Would it be good for a homestead, Tony?
Yes, it's more gentle. It's easy to walk onto.
Because
I walked from
Tony
top
walk
straight
from top straight down to bottom. I mean, me walk round, boy. We can't manage him walk, level of walk.
It wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad?
No, I didn't even feel it.
You never feel it?
No. It was just like a stroll.
It's like a stroll. Mm-hmm. Got you. And it have some, what you have on it again?
Apple,
coconut tree.
Grapefruit.
Apple. It have mango?
Yes, 2 times.
2 type of mango?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name.
One was the one that we know.
Julie, Bombay.
Julie. And the other one was like a bastard
a cousin
mango.
of it.
Yeah.
And what else? What else stuff
It
that's
has.
pulling?
I know it had coconut and pear.
Coconut and pear.
Mhm. It has some good stuff. Why, you thinking of investing in it for a homestead?
I'm thinking, why wouldn't he buy that for a homestead? I'm just thinking to myself.
And what's nice though is that it's just around the bend from the Uwatan Square.
Yeah.
So you're not like
You're
far.
not in the boonies. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if you hit the toll, so let us say you're on the toll road, you would exit at Linstead. Exit at Linstead, then you take the 10 minutes drive to Uwatan. Then you turn left right at Uwatan where the gas station is. You turn left. It's on that road. It's on that road that takes you to a factory, I think. A cane factory.
I want to say cane, yes. Is that
Sugar
a cane?
factory.
Is that a cane or the other one?
People keep calling it most of the Loidas Dale Road. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Just thinking. When I first saw it, I said this is a great property. Actually love it. It's just that you can't grab every opportunity. You can't. It's like, because we live in Jamaica, we just see too much. We're overwhelmed. And because we're looking at them too, we look at them every day. I mean, every day we drive out, we see opportunity literally in front of us. But what you do if you take it up, you're looking for the homestead, you say it don't matter where. Did he narrow down the parish? You still haven't narrowed down the parish, so you're still not sure. The thing is, you will get the perfect place. But because you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know that it's a perfect place. Just like get the perfect man stand up in front of you. But because you have not narrowed it down, what to you is a perfect man, you just don't know. You just can't grab the opportunity, right? Yeah. How long for the mortgage registration and transfer to go through?
Actually asking how easy it is for a foreigner to purchase a property.
This phone keep coming on.
You didn't silence it.
I swear I did. I said, is it the important song? The foreigner don't take any different than locals buying. There is no difference in foreigners buying from locals. All you need to have is your TRN, tax registration number. You can apply for that online.
There's an extra cost of FedEx in the document, but that's about it.
Extra cost of FedEx. Oh, please, Tony.
That's an extra step that locals don't have to do.
Well,
and the turnaround time with FedEx is 3 days for you to get it. Then you go and sit in front of a JP notary public to sign that, and you then take 3 days to send it back. So there's that little nuance.
That's an extra step. That's no step. The hardest part, maybe you buying and you're not seeing.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the tough one for the foreigners. Buying and not seeing what is there, what's around you, which is why most foreigners just buy into a gated community.
Yeah.
I'm just
buy a big development.
Yeah, just buy a house that's already built in a gated, them already know what's surrounding them, right? Them drive through the gate and them good. Buying a piece of land that is in the middle of other people and you're not so sure what's going on around you, I can't understand that. You know, even if you send somebody to look at it, them don't have your eyes, so you're not really, kind of thing, Tony, you're not really seeing. So that's the only little nuance right there.
Stephanie asking, how long for the mortgage registration and transfer to go through?
Not long, about a month. If the lawyer submits it to the titles office.
So about a month for that.
Yeah.
Alicia Smith is asking, if a letter of undertaking was issued by the bank, all other things being equal, can it be rescinded if the development is taking longer than expected to be completed?
Undertaking?
Yeah, the undertaking.
Banks don't give back undertaking so lightly. Once you issue undertaking, it's like cash. Or like gold, as we say in our real estate. Because once our clients get undertaking, we know we're on our way, right?
Development is taking longer than to be expected. They usually don't return undertakings for that. As long as the developer gives a new timeline as to when they're gonna finish.
Yeah. As long as that's happening. But you could try if you really want to get out of it. You know, you are paid the loan, you know.
Yeah.
So you could try. It's just that you might have to go through the process all over. New pay slip, new job letter. That's
For
by
the
this
new
time for the
property.
new property. 'Cause by this time, all of that would have been stale with the bank. So you're gonna have to go through that process again. So if you don't mind going through the process again, then by all means beg the bank to rescind it and see if you can get them to do that. But I know undertaking from a bank is like cash in the bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asking if you have to treat the water. Not really. Treat it how? You mean if you want to use it to, if you're gonna drink it, you need to boil it. You also need to make sure the water is circulating in the system. So like we have a pump. So the rainwater goes in the tank and it's pumped to the house. So it's constantly being used and moved. But we don't drink from that house. We don't drink the water. We would buy bottled water to drink.
For like showering.
That's showering, washing dishes, and all those things. And actually, you can drink the rainwater straight when it's raining.
Just pull up your cup.
Yeah. As long as it's coming from the sky. As long as you don't want it's not going coming off the zinc or nothing like that, right?
Yeah.
You can drink it straight. When it's raining out there, just go out there, open your mouth and drink the water. It's that good. The creator is that good. Already filtered. No contamination. I should have a caveat to that. As long as your skies, as long as your sky is not polluted.
So where are you going to go now in the world where your sky is not polluted?
Jamaica. Jamaica sky is not polluted. Look outside. Pretty sunshine.
And
clear
yeah,
air.
up in the hills there is not near any factory or any
yeah,
mine
and
or
where
anything
we
like
are
that.
up in Coopersville, we don't have nothing. Up in Red Hills, Coopersville, Red Hills, we don't have no pollution. No, the fog comes down at 6.
The pollution is probably the little jerk chicken man. It is bad.
That up in the square.
Yeah.
We're far from it. So we don't have pollution. No. You still have, but your only pollution of them frog they come out at night and make pure nights. Damn, something to freak you out. But guys, all right. That's the goal, to be self-reliant. I don't know if that's the goal, to be not self-reliant, you know.
Self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient?
Yeah, some people just want a simple existence and get away from big government and big producers.
You mean get away from big producers who producing your food?
Yeah.
You want to produce your own food and eat it and all of that. But that's hard work, you know. So I need a whole village. That's hard work.
But I
easy.
feel like we need to get to that point because
aren't we coming from that point though?
Yeah,
when
but
we all used to grow with chicken them and we grow.
I feel like we need to get back there.
Why?
For better health and a better life. I feel like we need to get
so
back
why
there.
Did we get to this? How did we get here? So
because the world got greedy. That's how we got to this.
Greedy and what? And then
we wanted to produce food faster. We wanted everything to be quicker.
No, I have a different take. I think the world got lazy.
Lazy?
The majority of persons got lazy. Couldn't be bothered to grow them own tomato and them own yam and them own. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about it, if you live on a 2 acre and your family, whatever, enough for you really can grow your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You can grow enough food on 1/4 of an acre.
Right, for everybody. And if you think about it, if you already cover the food, the only other thing you need to cover is a shelter.
Mm-hmm. Which you're going to build on the land.
Which you're going to build on the land. You're going to build your own house. So if you think about it, what else is there to work for? You have your shelter. You have your electricity through your solar. You have your rainwater harvesting. You might can get your TV and internet and whatever from the grid. Yeah. But you cover food and you cover shelter. So what else you working for? I'm wondering if we got this thing wrong. Because if you cover that, the food and the shelter, every day I get up, I can go pick a mango, pick 2 apples, kill a cow, kill a goat, feed myself, watch TV, live my life.
You just basically need enough to cover health now, and you're gonna be healthy if you're just eating off your own land.
Yeah.
So you need enough to cover health.
But do I need enough to cover health? A country like Jamaica with the health free anyway.
You still need
Well,
enough.
it's only free if you're not sick.
Right. So you need enough to cover your health. You need to enough to cover your entertainment. Because you like watching TV, so you still have to pay a cable bill or an internet service.
Still like,
Right? And a bit, you might need some money for long term to cover those expenses when you can no longer produce the food yourself.
When I can't work for it, when I can't physically dig the ground and plant a yam or a banana or something.
Right.
That would be at what age? Maybe age what?
Maybe
70?
Maybe 65.
Maybe 65.
Yeah.
So what?
And if we were doing this properly, you would be living in family on this homestead. So the next generation will be doing the cooking and the planting and everything. So you'd be covered. Then when those persons get older, the next generation behind them would be doing all that stuff anyway.
So we'd be covered.
So you wouldn't really need to cover your pension yourself because the next generation is providing.
No, that I'm talking about it. So why would we do that? It sounds to me like we need to get back to the basics. That's what you're just saying now. So what about the education, the going to school and all of that?
You don't need any of those things. You only get education because you want a job. If you have found a way to feed yourself and house yourself, you don't need no education because you've already covered what we're using the education to provide.
Tell me, guys, what you think. Tell me if you think we get it wrong. Our foreparents used to live on whole heap of land, me included. My father people them did own land. So did we get it wrong by pushing and saying go to school, do this, do that? Then them come out, them start to work for earn money, for buy food. And really and truly, that's what you had with the money. You shelter yourself, which is a rent and the mortgage, and you buy food. So, but I'm wondering, did we get it wrong?
I think we did. I watched this YouTube video about this elderly couple. They were on 50 acres of land, but they had no children. This traveling wanderer, right, saw them, said, I will live on the land. And she built a tiny house and lived there. And then she just created gardens and gardens and gardens of food that now feeds her and these elderly people. And that's her only job. I'm wondering
if we got it wrong. As I'm sitting here fledging this out with you guys, tell me what you think. Did we get it wrong by leaving our good country land them where we could have did by now put up one house, Tony? For sure we could have done that a long time. I mean, for sure. We could have just put up a house. Did we get it wrong? And just get our solar panels, our rainwater harvesting, grow our own food. Can we do this on a quarter acre or a half acre of land? Maybe not a 2 acre like what Keshalu wants.
I think we can do it on half acre. And house all of us? Yeah. Or family.
Family. We can do it on half acre.
We can do it on half acre. As long as we don't have any animals. If we do only vegetables and nuts and legumes, we can do it on half acre.
I don't want an animal. I don't like animal like that. So that wouldn't be a challenge for me. But so could we do it though? Tell me what you guys think.
How do you mean you don't like animals? But you like chicken and eggs.
To eat, not to grow.
If you're gonna be self-sufficient, you're gonna have to raise the chicken and the egg.
Nah, forget that.
So you'll give up chicken and egg then?
Yeah, I will. For sure. For sure. So Mark says, hi ladies, how is this Sunday for you? Hope you okay. I just finished eating my rice and peas and chicken. So I've all evening. Yes, Mark. So we're going to the book club at 4. Those of you who don't register yet, where's the link?
I'll put the link again.
Link back. All right, tell us on to the. I was waiting for Stephanie. I still don't see her come on yet. So I am going to, let me just get a quick call. I'm going to, let me get into the little mini lesson that I did do. Oh, you have questions? Homesteading is self-sufficiency, the best way. Times have changed. We must have to get back to that. Lisa, those, nobody else agreeing with you?
No, hold on.
Let me see who else agree. FedEx from UK is about £45. North Republic is £100. Okay. Yes, it's the what? Give me some at the top. Ladies. If a title stated that the property is suited for homestead, can it be used for commercial use or for a gated community? Not so sure, but you can get a covenant change on your title. So the title itself says it's suited for a homestead. Can it be used for a commercial use or for a gated community?
You'd have to get it changed.
Suppose it can be used for a gated, because it's the same homestead. A gated is like a homestead.
Not really, but I see where you're going with it. That's a stretch of the definition.
We mean stretch. People live there. Oh, what is the next definition? More than one family live on it. That's gated, 10, 20 families. What else?
And where is the self-sustaining aspect of it?
Please. Everybody have them backyard. All right. Do you have UV purification system? No, Cashaloo. We didn't put that on. We read it up. We even did a whole course on rainwater harvesting. Remember, Tony? When we were setting it up, we did a whole course on rainwater harvesting. There's a entire rainwater harvesting movement. There is a rainwater harvesting, what do you call them? Association.
In America.
So we actually did buy a course and we did go through one. So that's how we knew how to calculate how much, based on the rainfall in Red Hills, how much drums we would need, how much barrels, and how much would come off of the slab. And we realized, hey, we need zinc, metal roof, we need, not slab. So you may have a carbon and an ultraviolet light filter, yes, but we never get so fancy. For the most part, Jamaican not airwaves, the sky quality is pretty good. Must say, thank you, Jamaica, pretty good. So we're not too worried about that.
And the water in our tank is not stagnant; it's continuously moving through for.
How is the community? Which one? That one we don't know because we don't live out that side. But the visit that we did, it seems to me okay. I would live there if I was planning to do that. I would develop it and do that. It's somewhere that I would live. It have the water, the electricity, it have your cable. So it is it's fairly good, ain't it? As I said, it's elevated, right?
Yeah, it's a gentle slope.
Gentle slope. We entered it from the back actually, but it's on the main road. It comes out onto the main road. Hi Anthony, good evening. Off the grid. More Jamaica should go off JPS and NWC. Again, laziness. Why that? Laziness. Winston said we get it wrong. You love it. I think we get it wrong. Tony, what you say? Maybe we need to change our trajectory. We have been lazy too. We prefer live off of the grid. I walk go down the road and buy $100 a pound tomato.
I think you're going too fast.
I am? Why? You missed some questions?
Yep, you just scrolled right past them.
No, I didn't. Somebody asked about the driveway of Belieca. All right. Something. Yes, Felix. We do that already. Alicia. Driveway for Belieca was missed earlier. Can the driveway be done after you have moved in? That one you have to ask the developer. Remember, we're the sales reps. So discuss that with the developer. Maybe you can ask a payment plan too. Just discuss it.
I think it's supposed to be done before though.
Must be done before the move-in. Okay. Of course, this comes from the Industrial Revolution. It benefits the rich more than anyone else.
What happened? It has to be in before the road goes in.
Oh, it must be in before the road. Oh. So the Industrial Revolution, yes, when we started to crank out all these things for the masses, everybody was more or less self-employed at one point, you know. You used to have the blacksmith. Remember? You used to have the shopkeeper. You used to have the man on the barber man on the face.
Everybody was still working in rich man's employment, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Homesteading is self-sustaining.
The rich men used to have these large acres of land and people used to work the land.
Yeah.
And get, I guess, a percentage or whatever else.
Hey ladies, If your neighbor have a tree that is overgrown and is danger to your house, if bad weather passes it, it's your responsibility to cut it out, or they should do. Is there a law for this? The law say you can't cut any tree that's hanging over your yard.
The parts of the tree that is hanging over your yard.
The parts of a tree hanging over your yard. Overgrown and is danger to your house. Or you can call the KCC to come deal with that on the tree. Call the KCC, let them know the tree's a hazard. You want them to intervene. Apart from that, your first option is to cut off the limbs that's overhanging your house or your yard. You can do that without any hassle.
But first, have you spoken to the neighbor?
Have you spoken to the neighbor? Times have also changed. We must have to get back to that. I don't know if we want to go back or want to go forward. Herman says in England we get it wrong. Hi, good evening, Claudia. Is that 2 million or 20 million? Is that Jamaican or US? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 2 million.
That's only 2 million?
Well, I think I did in one of my building series videos. We did look at a room. Was it a 15 by 12 room?
Studio.
A studio room.
15 by 20.
And you could build it with anywhere from 500 to $1 million, depending on your finishes. So 2 million can start to build a house. The problem is you're going to start build a house bigger than the 2 million. And the foundation alone are going to 2 million.
2 million is a 1-bedroom house.
No, a 1 room.
1 room house.
A 1 bedroom.
No, man, they can probably afford the money to do the drywall to separate the bedroom from the living room.
2 million is a you alone house. Not you and the whole everybody.
And if it's only 2 million you have, it's definitely for you alone.
Yeah. But Angela, I know Jamaicans, I know you are going to build a big house. The foundation are going to have the wall of that and premix, I'll get the 2 million and you still don't have nowhere for live. Yeah, seen it. I was in Bel Air yesterday. Remember, we almost bought a land in Bel Air. When housing agency was selling it. The reason why I didn't buy it was because I had a sewage main running on the side of the land. That was not easement. It was on the land that I was purchasing. I said, no, OGJ can't sell me a land, the sewage main, but I should have did buy it.
Tony, that person has built now.
I drive past it, I see them nobody start building. But Tony is a poor. You see mansion I go.
Those lands are little.
Them little how much square foot? 3,000 square foot if so much.
On a hillside.
Some of them can't ever go. I was like, what is going on here? Suppose you see building up and building that's unfinished. Simply because people have 6 million, 6.5, them don't build a 6 million house. Them build a house that going cost 20 million. And them start with the 6 million and them can't put in windows and doors. Now, I don't know if you want that. I've done it. Done it at the Red Hills house.
Yeah.
Where I started it, I don't even finish it. I need to go finish it, Tony. Right now I'm saying that if you start it, finish it.
But you have to know where the income is coming from. A lot of you guys are on like fixed income.
No, you don't have to know that.
And trying to do this thing. Yeah, they need to know where the income's coming from.
Whether
they're going to be doing sales or get themselves education to improve their job position. But they need to know because you're going to have this house standing on you.
You don't need to know right now. But once you start with that 2 million, the Angela start run. I kid you not. You start to work like a dog to finish it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you end up on fixed income and you work overtime, you go buy and sell, you go do all these things, you go find a nice little boyfriend down the road to be your asset, not your liability. You're going to start to run. You're going to start to do the running because you have the focus and you have this thing to finish. That's what you do. I've built houses for myself and there wasn't one where I had all the money. Never have, never did. So Tony can say from fair position because she never started a house yet without money or with little bit of money. So from fair position, she go wait till her duck them line up. When me gone, she go find say I better me do like what mommy said. Yeah, when me gone to the creator, she go say 10, 20 years, she go say from now, say, damn, you know, so me should have just do what mommy say for do. Just start with a little. Then you start the energy, put the energy, the passion behind it.
Yeah, but most people get defeated. They don't find the energy or
Yeah,
the
but them
passion.
have to find it. No, me I tell them. Me I tell Angela, find it.
We
Just
wouldn't
start with
have
two.
those half-finished houses if people had passion and drive.
Because nobody not talk to them. Nobody not talk to them. And I want to tell them same family defeat them. We have this big house for. I want to clean it. So Angela.
No, the good one is you only there 2 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, that's the best one. All right. Yes, Winston and Herman. I think they what? Uh-oh.
One more.
Anthony, good evening. We must have to get times have changed.
See there?
I think they changed the time so we can get it wrong and not be successful. So you think them change the time so we get it wrong. Well, when they came out the slave system, they had to put something else in place, right? So I think that was what happened.
But not everybody was on the slave system.
Slave system?
Yeah, not everybody was on it.
I mean, not everybody. Every country had slaves. Every single country had slaves. Tell me a country that didn't have slaves. Maybe we were the only. We were the West Indies, the US, England had slave trade.
Maybe.
There's a difference in that we were traded, meaning buy and sell everybody. But every country had slaves.
You think so?
Of course.
There must be a country.
All right. Every country had slaves.
That didn't have slaves.
First of all, you need the definition of a slave. Then you will know now if we're talking about the same thing. I think every country had slaves. It's just that. So in a Babylon days, we're going to discuss the richest man in Babylon. You never think them have slaves. Who was them people that would carry the water into the city for the king? That was the slaves. Those of you, remember, we're jumping onto you have the link? Give them a link. Sign up for the book club. The richest man in Babylon, the first book that you're going to learn about. Of course, there were slaves in there. Every country had slaves. Who did I go do the work but the slave? What is the definition of a slave?
I must find a country that didn't have slavery. I can't believe everybody in the world.
It's not slavery. We said slaves.
Everybody in the world.
We had what
purported having slaves.
Tony, who did them time that did I go do the work?
So nobody was in employment?
Who know what to do the work? You get employment after them have abolished slavery. Remember, it was the slaves who did the work. But when everybody started to ball out, I said, no, you have a beautiful labor, you have a
So you mean from the entire generation of this world started, one man just got up and said, oh, I'm going to own people to do my work for me?
We were traded. In other words, we were bought and sold. Back in the day, this lady have some pitney. She can't take care of them. She send them to the rich man there. So him feed them, him take care of them a feed him slave. Yes, that's it. Yes, you can cut, you can what? Out what's hanging over my yard, but the tree is near the fence and positioned towards my house. If it should fall, Melissa, I can't tell you what to do, but I can't tell you on ear. If I say that ear, them cut me off of the ear. So just WhatsApp me and tell you what to do with the tree. All right. 2 million Jamaican, Angela. Yes, you can start. But if your foundation too big, the 2 million they're eating your foundation. Angela says just me and God. That's you building, Angela?
I guess there's no asset man in sight.
Save a land in Belgrade for 23 mil. So do you have to build houses up those places? Do you have to build big houses? It depends on what the title says. Some title, like we were selling lands in Hills of Draxall. The title says no building under 2,000 square feet. So Tony, you can't go up there with your $500 square foot building.
No.
No.
You have to put a
You
mansion.
have to put a 2,000. A mansion is not 2,000. You have to put a 2,000 square foot building. So it can't be small like a Draxal house. Oops.
Which is what, 1,500 square
I
feet?
missed something. It can't be like a Draxal house at 1,000 or a Richmond house at 1,570 something. It has to be 2,000 square feet. Did they say not including the garage? Don't remember.
Can't remember. I'd have to look at the title.
Mm-hmm. So we're jumping onto YouTube, onto the book club at 4 o'clock. Any more questions?
Did you check? You scroll. There's a question. This icon indicates that there's questions.
Oh, when it says new messages.
Mhm.
Ladies.
Alaska didn't have slaves.
Oh,
Somebody found a country.
you find a country. So everybody run go Alaska then. Never have no slave. Only Alaska, but who want to live in Alaska? I wanted to start so I can come out of rentals.
She wanted to start.
But you have to build a small house. If it's only 2 million you have to just build a garage.
Angela, you own the land already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
just build the front
studio.
Room. Build the front room. If you have a blueprint, just look on with the bill. Well, 2 million can't now cover the roof.
And even if you slab it?
The roof might be slab it. Now cover it.
But you said she working and she have a dream, so she'll come up with the rest.
Yeah. You're in rentals and you want to start. Miss Davis, I'm a TRN and Miss Anais. How do I get my married name onto my mortgage officer said name up to match?
No, that's
Wow.
You
have a TRN and your NIS. Now how do you get your married name on it? Just carry a marriage certificate to tax office.
I don't get it. The property already transferred to them?
So like you just buying Janice. Mortgage officer said the name have to match. So take your TRN card and your birth certificate and your marriage certificate to the tax office and they will issue at the same number you have. Them just have to issue the letter with your new name on it. One day business that. One day studying out at the tax office. Tell me about it.
How long was I there for?
Oh my God, guys, you don't want to go to the tax office. Oh my God.
Even if I get married, I'm not putting married name on anything.
Me either.
My name alone is too hard. What has to add a married name to it?
I'm not adding no name to my name. Me alone roll with it.
Not only that, too, we get divorced now and trying to sell the property. It's like
another whole thing. And you want to fling with the name now too. And you can't fling it away.
You have to change your bank account, your passport, your driver's license, the NIS.
No. That's what you want. All right. What's this question here? We missed it. How you scroll back up?
Oh, let me go here.
Somebody about or buy a 2-acre land to turn into an orchard. The sale agreement, don't sign it if you can change the lawyer. You probably can, but the lawyer wants some money if them look at it. If the lawyer looked at the sale agreement before and negotiated the sale agreement for you, you might have a challenge. You'd have to pay out that lawyer for what she did already.
Zim says, ladies, should I buy a 2-bedroom rental with monthly rent of 40K or buy 2 acres land and turn it into an orchard?
So what is your expense though? You give me the income. What is your expense?
On
the purchase of the 2-bedroom.
And an orchard of what?
Buy an orchard with trees, that's what I'm saying. But what is the monthly? What is your net? You're in the negative with the house?
How much is the orchard bringing in? Same 40K a month?
Yeah, how much is the orchard? Is this orchard something you have to plant? Or
it come already? I'm not sure.
Or it come already. All right. The sale agreement, yeah. Claudia, do I have to get parish council approval? Yes, Angela. To build, you have to get parish council approval. If your neighbor build a concrete wall, but it comes over on your land, meaning it's not in line with the border, or you rectify that. Get your surveyor to show where it came over on the boundary. Plus or minus, I think 6 inches or a foot. It's not bad. But if them come over like 3 feet, then you know have to go to court or you tell the neighbor they have breached.
And what? Ask them to remove the wall?
And ask them to remove the wall.
Remove the wall?
Or maybe you can live with the wall. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I would probably just get it rectified on title. Because, I mean, how much loss are you experiencing because the wall is breached?
How much loss? How much land you lose? That's the question. Melissa, how much land did you lose? Is it 6 inches on your side? Is it 6 inches? Them come over by you? Is it a foot? Is it 3 feet? What is it? How much land? Usually if it's a boundary breach like that, the court will probably ask them to lick down the wall. Just depends on, as I said, plus or minus, depending on what the surveyor say.
If it's a front wall, they breach the parish council, let them hit it down.
If you breach a parish council front sidewalk door, you're down no choice. You have to lick it down. Don't even bother go to them, just lick it down. Hi, Xander. Hi.
Come here.
Take that from him though. Hi. All right. So good. Oh, Tony, we have to jump on. Good afternoon, ladies. Tony, we met at the tax office on Friday.
Yes.
Tony, you met somebody at the tax office. It's Chad.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, Chad. I guess she was there that long. You finally meet somebody, Tony. And Xander was with her too. You met Chad. Was that where you had Xander?
I'm not sure. Remember, I only had him for half of the time.
Xander, where's your mommy?
Where's mommy?
She gonna cook now, finally? Xander, say hi. Say hi, Xans. This one that you have in your hand.
A jar.
A jar? What you doing with this jar? What you doing with the jar? Say hi. Look, that's you right there. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Yeah? Say hi. You don't want to say hi? Why? Don't touch the so we can't have him, you know, because all he want is touch a keyboard. Don't touch a keyboard, young man. Say hi. I tell you to say hi to the people. That's what you must do. Focus and say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi. You're not saying hi. Well, say bye then. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody. We're jumping on now to the book club. Everybody, you have the link. Jump in, so I'm going to switch over. I think we answered all the questions. Somebody asked you, what is your number? I think.
My phone number is 876-370-8138.
All right, answer Zim. Xander. Zim says negative cash flow on the rental. You would have to plant the orchard, Zim. Would you negative on the cash flow?
I want the orchard.
You would have to plant the orchard. How long the orchard is gonna take to make money? So like the orchard might be the better long-term bet doing.
Yeah, there's no point in buying a rental property that's giving you negative cash flow.
Negative cash. Xander, Xander gone upstairs. Quick. He's not even holding on. Watch him, no man. Like Tarzan, I go up the stairs. All right, everybody, we're jumping into the book club. We're gonna be doing the richest man in Babylon right now. So you want some more wisdom? Spend the next hour with us in the book club. All right, Tony, put back the link for those persons who just jumped on and didn't get the link.
Sure.
Richard, grab him. Grab him. All right. And he's turning off my fan. Careful. Don't put your fingers in it. All right, everybody, jump over into the book club.
Everyone should have received a link, an email today around 3 o'clock, I think it was. No, 1 o'clock.
His finger.
With the link for the book club class.
So those who just joining now, you're gonna send them that link now again.
Yes. Once you sign up, the link is actually on the thank you page.
Okay, so they will jump in automatic. They can just click. All right, let's go.
All right, bye, everyone.
Come into. Who asked me about the orchard? Join into the book club. Those are some of the things that we actually talk about when we have the book club. So jump in.
All right.